It has to give us the greatest of pleasures to have the legend with him, Sachin Tendulkar. Thank you so much for talking to us. Could you have possibly scripted a better farewell than this? That crowd, that emotion, your innings, which was a great innings, you seemed in really good form. It was a fairy tale goodbye, wasn't it?
It was indeed. I think right from the time I announced the retirement, the people's reaction has been terrific. I played my last Ranji Trophy match in Lali, where the response was amazing. After that, we went to Kolkata to play the first test against West Indies. People were unbelievable. The reception that I got, and then, wherever I went, people were so loving. And finally in Mumbai, unbelievable reaction, because, as you said, that you can't plan these kind of things. It's a script written from up above, and all I can say is, a big thank you to all the people, and above all, the Almighty, because it was his script.
Absolutely. And you won every one of the last matches that you played in every format, and it happened again yesterday in this match. That was really wonderful. I guess people are already starting to say that, what's next for Sachin, and at that speech which you made, had a lot of people saying he should be in public speaking, he should be in politics, or both of the above. So
I'm actually really shy, and a sportsman will always be a sportsman at heart.
So where did that speech come from? Had you scripted it before? Did you know what you wanted
not really.
to say?
I mean, on that list, I only had the names which I genuinely wanted to thank all those people. I didn't want to miss out those names. I know, I've missed out many names. It was a little difficult yesterday to speak, and that was the only reason I carried a bottle of water with me. And as and when it was getting a little difficult to speak, I was sipping water and calming myself down. But I spoke from my heart. Whatever I felt, I just spoke. There was no script as such. I knew that these are the people I need to thank, and their contribution in my life has been immense.
Obviously, it was very emotional for you. We saw tears in your eyes, both when you were walking off, then when you went back and you paid that tribute to the pitch. That was also a very touching moment. I have to say, the crowd as well. There were grown men crying like babies, everyone weeping. So it was a really... How tough was it for you, especially when you went back and you gave that final tribute to the pitch?
That was really tough. The kind of send-off my team gave me, I think that was also very emotional. Before that, I knew when West Indies lost 9 wickets, the whole team gathered in the middle, and MS Dhoni said, "Paji, you please leave us alone. You go, because we're planning something for you. We don't want you to be here." And you must have noticed that the whole team was in a huddle there, and I was the only one going towards deep square leg.
When the crowd wasn't chanting for you to come and bowl.
And I'm like wondering, what are they planning? They're up to something. And then when they actually, the kind of send-off they gave me, it was really emotional. Also to come to the terms that this is my last time playing for India. After that, I may end up playing exhibition games, whatever, various charity matches and all that. But it'll never be for India. So that was really emotional. And the last time, after all the ceremony, I went to the wicket, stood between 22 yards, and just did, as we call it in Maharashtrians, take the blessings, namaskar kila, to the wicket, and I basically thanked cricket for everything. Whatever I've been able to become because of cricket in life, I just wanted to thank cricket for that, and that's when I got emotional.
I'm wondering what you're going to miss the most: the cricket itself, or the camaraderie, the being with the team? You said that you're like family. So is that what you're going to miss, the dressing room atmosphere? And the reason I'm asking this is possible to get you back, as coach of the Indian team, or to come in as a mentor or something.
No, I will miss being with the team, because when you're traveling with the team, the energy is something, and every time you are thinking about the opposition and you want to be a step ahead of the opposition. So even if you are having dinner or whatever, casually you'll be cracking jokes with friends and all that. But somewhere it'll come ki, "Arey wo batsman ko we need to bowl here." Or rather, when that bowler bowls, then he does this, and this is how you should play that ball. So somewhere, you know, your subconscious mind is constantly working. It's constantly occupied, thinking about the game. That I will miss that. That will not happen anymore. I will end up playing cricket. I'm sure, you know, it's hard for me not to pick up a cricket bat. I will do that, but you know, it'll be for fun, and if it doesn't work, you know, it wouldn't give me sleepless nights, because playing for India there was this huge responsibility, and I didn't want to take anything for granted there. Right now, I mean, I'm in a position where I can, you know, put up my feet. If I feel like just go and play a couple of balls, I miss, it doesn't matter, come back.
Well, I guess you can always play with Arjun, and that's a promise that you have now made. So we are looking at your future. So the promise you made to Arjun and Sarah, all those birthdays and other things that you missed. Yeah, I mean, which you now want to.
I think I feel sad for both Arjun and Sarah, because both. I mean, I've spent so much time away from them. Missed their birthdays, their annual days, and sports days, and various holidays, where, you know, children look forward to spending time with their parents, and there were times where I could not be there because of my cricket commitments. I've lost out on all those years. They've really grown up. I would like to give them all the time, all the attention needed, and that's my priority now.
That's great. But other than that, an autobiography, which I'm sure people are expecting from you, maybe something else?
Yes, I'm planning to do something like that, and obviously fair amount of work has gone behind that, and we're still some time away from it, but something I would like the people to know about my life.
Okay, well, let's just look back a little bit at your history. When you look back at your entire career, which do you think was the best moment? Actually, perhaps I could guess. Was it the 2nd of April 2011?
You got it. I mean, you know, World Cup, then nothing gets bigger than that, honestly. I mean, the entire nation was celebrating. I mean, I've spoken to so many senior guys, I mean, 70-year-olds and 80-year-olds, and they were all jumping and dancing. I mean, and that is what World Cup does to a nation. And just to lift that trophy and have it in my hands after 22 years. 22 years is a long, long time.
So that was the biggest moment for you, more than any of the centuries or anything?
Without any doubt. Absolutely.
And the worst moment, was it the injuries, or was it some of the controversies, like, you know,
injuries? I would say injuries was a challenging time, where I thought my career was over. When I got operated on my tennis elbow, it was difficult to lift a cricket bat. But the worst time in cricket, you know, disappointing time, I would say, was 2003 World Cup. You know, we got so close to winning the trophy, and then got in the finals, and then we missed an opportunity there. So that was really disappointing.
And we have chased 359 in the recent past, so, you know.
Yes,
who knows?
I mean, so you know, this game is the greatest leveler, and it just teaches you. You got to be prepared to be a good student of this game, and you keep learning.
Well, Sachin, let me just tell you something about what, and I think you know what you meant to the people of this country, and you've sensed a lot of that emotion there. And I think it's also partly because you've been a symbol of a new India, of a resurgent India, and you've given the country the belief that they can go out and compete with anybody. So that's something which I think the whole country wants us to thank you for. We've been collecting these banners as well, and that's what's really come from a large number of people. We've got lots and lots of banners to give you. But your relationship with the people of this country, and I don't think that's ever going to fade. What they think they owe you.
Well, I mean, I experienced that at a different level altogether in the last 7 days. It was unreal. I mean, it was as if I was dreaming of all these things. You know, you can't plan a script like this. You know, it was where people had so many things to tell me, so many nice things, and you know, constantly telling me that, you know, we're going to miss you, please don't retire, all these kind of things. And then I'm overwhelmed by the reaction, and then it'll always stay with me till my last breath.
Well, I can assure you that regarded the people of this country have you will stay with you, and I'm sure you'll continue to experience this wherever you go. So all the best, Sachin, and whatever you do. And on behalf of us, of Ndtv, of the entire country, thank you for the memories and thank you for what you meant for all of us.
Thanks for all the good wishes.
Thank you so much. And those are some of the banners which I am going to lead to you, and I'm going to give you a chance to read them yourself at your leisure. So these are just some of them. We have some more which we are going to be giving to you.
Thank you. I'll treasure.
So lots and lots of comments that people all over the country have sent you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Bye.